You know, I think the biggest problem facing our society today is not poverty or global warming. It's the fact that showers are way too complicated. And by complicated, I mean they're way too simple. Like, have you ever gone to take a shower and there's like a knob, no label, and then a shower head, and that's it. And they're like, that's 10 grand. And you're like, well, cool.
But how do you turn it on?
Anyway, let's go. Alright, so I know it's kind of late, but today we're going to be talking about the song 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. Now, when I initially heard the song, I was like, you know, it's kind of got a catchy beat, laughing at the irony that she, quote, write my own checks like I write what I sing, while she is in fact singing the melody from Favorite Things, from Rodgers and Hammerstein's famed musical, The Sound of Music. Also, I think it's really funny how she thinks she can speak Japanese, and she got a tattoo that was supposed to say 7 rings, but in fact translates into Japanese-style barbecue grill. Anyway, overall, even though I wasn't a huge fan of it, it was an intriguing song, until one day I realized what that song is really about. I racked my brains and I started to think about where I had heard the term 7 rings before. 7 rings. 7 rings. 7 rings! And then I realized where I had heard it. The Lord of the Rings! Of course! Now, if you remember, Sauron, the evil Dark Lord, gave 3 rings to the elves, 9 rings to the men, 1 ring for himself, and he gave 7 rings to the dwarfs. What? Ariana Grande isn't singing about how rich she is in the song 7 Rings. She's singing about herself and the 7 dwarves of Middle-earth. It even says so in the lyrics. Wearing a ring but ain't gonna be no misses. Bought matching diamonds for 6 of my dwarfs. It makes so much sense. I was already horrified when I figured this out, but then I started to rack my brains even more. 7 rings. 7 rings. And then it hit me like 2 tons of pounds. Now, as mentioned earlier, the song 7 Rings features a melody from Rodgers and Hammerstein's famed musical, The Sound of Music. Specifically the song Favorite Things. Now, if you haven't seen The Sound of Music, it's okay. You're just
An uncultured swine.
Basically, the movie is about an aspiring nun named Maria who gets sent to take care of the Von Trapp children as their father is quite neglected. Now, what really struck me is this. Oh my gosh. Maria Von Trapp and the 7 Von Trapp children. 1 ring for each child. She's drawing dual parallels to her friends and the Von Trapp children. Guys, we've got to be careful. We need to unite! Not against Ariana Grande, but against Maria Sauron Von Trapp, the demi-dwarf with extensions, who thinks she can speak Japanese, who is gonna take over the world and bring demolition to us all! We're all gonna die! I'm joking, but I'm serious. I'm sorry for plaguing you with that nonsense. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.